Good evening, students. In the last videos, we started a new core Java fast track batch. Okay, so with the duration of 40 to 45 classes, and the duration of this class is 1 hour 30 minutes from 4 to 5:30. The fees for this batch is 7,000, and this is the contact number. Okay, and so we are going to cover this core Java. Okay, so in these parts, part one, okay, what we have, and then so part two, what we have, that is object oriented programming, and in part three we are going to talk about exception handling, multi-threading, regular expressions, like the programming related activities. Then in part four we are going to cover Java new features which came in different versions. Then, sir, we have seen how to prepare a simple Java program. Okay, so what are the different steps to execute Java program? And even we have seen, so how, what softwares are required if I want to execute a Java program. Next, and after that, sir, we have seen various error messages also, how we are going to get. Then introduction to Java, what are the different versions of Java available. So if you want, this is nothing but the playlist what we have. Using this you can able to watch. Okay, then we have seen what is mean by data type, what are the different types of data types available. At the top level we have integers, floating point values, characters, boolean values, all these things we have. Okay, so then, so we have seen how you can able to convert, I mean how you can able to represent divisions. These integers are divided into four types, like byte, short, integer, long, like that. Floating point values are divided into two types. Okay, one is nothing but a float, another one is nothing but a double. Then we have character data type also we have, and then boolean data type also we have. Like a total, how many primitives are there? 8 primitive data types are there in Java, sir. That we have seen very clearly. Okay, for every data type we have seen what is the name that you are using for that, what is the keyword which is used to represent, so what is the size, what is the range of the data type, and what is the corresponding wrapper class name, and then what is the default value provided by Java. So all these things we have covered in the last video with respect to Java data types. And even we have seen output statements also. So there are three types of output statements are there in Java. The first one is nothing but system.out.print. So second one is nothing but system.out.println. Third one is nothing but system.out.print. So what is the purpose of these things also? We covered very clearly with some examples. If you take print, it is going to print the content on the screen, and it won't give any new line character. Okay, it won't give any new line character. So if you want, you have to do it manually, but for this a predefined support is required. That's why we have ln. So what is the meaning of this ln? Automatically the control will be transferred to the next line. Even we are not required to provide anything, automatically it will transfer, sir. So this concept is nothing but so which is there in Java, and by default we are going to use this one only, system.out.println. Then, so we have one more thing is there with name printf. So what is the purpose of printf? Which is used in C language. Like if I want to print any data based on C language format, then we can go for this printf. Okay, so in printf, if you want to print integer value, we have to use percentage d. If we want to print any floating point value or double value, so we have to use percentage f. And if I want to print a character, we have to take percentage c. And if I want to print any boolean value, we have to use percentage b. So these things also we covered very clearly. So next, and after that we have seen a program also, and some of the modifiers also I explained, right? So if you take percentage C, it will print so character normally. But if you take percentage capital C, it will print a character in uppercase. Okay. Similarly, percentage means it will print Boolean value generally. But if you take percentage capital B, it will print that Boolean value in uppercase. Okay. Similarly, percentage S means which will print a string. But if you take percentage capital S, it will print a string in uppercase. Like this, we have different types of attributes also there. and how to work with the hacker rank also I explained very clearly. Even we have seen installation of Java software also. I think majority of you already installed this Java software, sir. Okay, so hope these are the things which we covered in the last session. Sir, up to this, if it is clear for you people, today we are going to start a new concept. Please confirm, up to this, do you have any doubts? Yes, I think two members got registered for this course, I think so. Can you please confirm who registered by paying the fee? Already someone registered, sir. Sir, up to this, do you have any doubts? Please confirm. Yeah, very good. You have registered, right? Right, friends. So let me start the session. Okay. So in today's session, we are going to talk about a new concept called typecasting. Okay. Typecasting, or what is the another name for this? Type conversion. Okay. So what is mean by typecasting, or what is mean by type conversion? Let me have a look once. Sir, the name itself is telling converting one type of data into another type. Okay, is called as typecasting. Converting one type of data into another type of data is called as typecasting. Generally, we are going to apply these terminologies. For example, if I have any floating point value like this, can you please round off to integer so that we will get 12? Okay, sometimes we have a character called small a. I need to convert it into integer. Then, sir, you may have a doubt, is it possible to convert a character into integer or not? Yes, sir, it is possible, but corresponding ASCII value it is going to take. It won't take directly, it will take corresponding ASCII value. Okay, now what is the ASCII value for this a? 97 is nothing but ASCII value what we have. Okay, so like this. And even if you are giving any integer called 97, if you convert to character, we will get a. Suppose if you have any integer value, if you convert to floating point, we will get like this. So in general, it is a common requirement that converting from one data type to another data type, sir. Okay, so this is called as a typecasting or type conversion. Sir, in how many ways we can do this? The first one is nothing but implicit casting what we have. The second one is called as explicit casting what we have. Implicit casting means what? Automatically it is going to be happen. So implicit casting or implicit conversion. So here, what is mean by this implicit means converting. Okay, converting. So one data type, converting one data type into so another data type. So is called as implicit casting. Implicit casting. Rather, I can use one word, sir, here. So converting lower data type into, sir, higher data type is called as implicit casting. Lower data type means what? I am talking with respect to size. Okay, so converting lower data type sized values into higher data type sized values is called as implicit casting. Remember carefully, this is called as implicit casting. Sir, how you can able to do that? Sir, automatically it will happen, no need to do any manually. Hence, sir, there is no loss of information. There is no loss of information in this case. In this case, there won't be any losses, sir. Even if you convert, so you won't get any issue in this case. Remember carefully, this is the point you need to understand. Here you won't get any loss. Then, sir, now the next one is, sir, what is the syntax for this? There is no syntax also. Properly, there is no syntax. Directly we can do, no problem at all. Syntactical representation is not there. Directly we can use, no issues at all. This is nothing but what is called as implicit casting. Okay, next. So this is also called as, sir, there are some alternative names are there. One is automatic conversion. Okay, we can call it as automatic conversion, or we can use the word called widening. Any name you can use. So automatic conversion or widening is also called as, 1 minute. Right, sir. Now, so have a look once. It is also called as automatic conversion or widening. These are the other names for implicit casting, sir. Okay, implicit casting is also called as automatic casting, or we can also use widening. Any name you can take. Sir, let me take some examples so that we will get a clarity. Okay, so 1 minute. Already, so we have Java program format is there. Let me take that format. Right. Sir, here, what I'm going to do here is observe carefully, friends. So I'm going to take one byte variable. Byte A is equal to something like 10 I'm taking. Integer B I'm taking. B is equal to A. Like this I'm trying to assign. So that means what? If you print A value, we will get 10. If you print B value also, we will get 10. Because we are converting integer type into integer type. That's why there is no issue. Sir, what is the size of A here? 1 byte. Sir, 1 bytes into 4 bytes. Is it allowed or not allowed? Yes, automatically it will happen. No need to purchase any memory. So this type of conversion is called as automatic conversion, sir. Let me compile the program. Java C, I am taking test.java. You can see the program compiled successfully. And even if you run the program, we will get output as a 10 and then 10. Okay, this is called as implicit casting, what we have. Okay, right, no issues up to this. Now I want to take one more example. Okay, what is that example is, let me take a character A is equal to something like small a. Okay, so now what is my requirement is, I want to convert A into B. I want to convert A into B. So what is the size of character? Anyone remembered what is the size of character, sir? In the last video we covered, what is the size of character? Please respond, please respond. No, no, someone is telling 1 byte. No, no, 2 bytes. Very good. So 2 bytes data, we are trying to convert it into 4 bytes. Yes, happily it is accommodatable. Sir, if you print A, we will get a small a, but if you print B, we will get 97. Today only I told, right, the ASCII value it will take. Okay, because it is the character type. What is the corresponding ASCII value? 97. That one it is going to store, sir. If you compile the program also, it will be compiled, and if you run, we are getting A and then 97. Okay, so hope the concept is very clear for you people, how this implicit conversion is going to be happened. Okay, sir, now let me take boolean. Let me take boolean. Sir, I want to convert to boolean. A is equal to something like true is there. I want to convert. Sir, I told very clearly in the last video, we are going to get error here. The reason for that is, sir, size is not applicable for boolean type. Okay, whenever we are talking about boolean, so you can't talk about size. Size is not at all valid value for boolean. If size is not valid, then how you can able to accommodate into another type, which is highly impossible, right? In such cases, we are going to get error message. If you want, let us see here. Forget about this SOP. First of all, up to that it won't go. So you can see what error message we are getting. Incompatible types, boolean cannot be converted to integer. It is not telling, yes, I can convert, there will be loss, like that it is not telling. It is telling very clearly that I can't able to convert boolean into integer because incompatible types. Okay, like this we are going to get. So this is nothing but how you can able to convert one type of data into another type of data. Sir, hope you got the complete idea about this typecasting. There are two types are there. One is implicit, which will happen automatically. Second one is nothing but explicit. Now I explained only about implicit casting, how it is going to be performed. Sir, please confirm, do you have any doubts up to this, friends? Yes, requesting every student to please confirm. Any doubts up to this? Right. So the next one, what we have here is explicit casting. Okay. So what is mean by explicit casting? Let us have a look once. So what is mean by explicit casting? Manually, so converting higher data type. Okay, higher data type into so lower data type. Okay, so is called as explicit casting. Okay, so anyway we can't do this operation, right? Is it possible? First of all, no, not possible, because higher type of data type, how we can able to convert it into lower type size? It will mismatch, right? So in such cases we are going to get error message. But anyway, if you want to do that manually, we have some process is there. We can apply that process so that we can able to convert. Sir, what is that process? How we are going to be convertible? That is our concept today. Okay, sir, here there will be, okay, there will be loss of information. So if you want clarity, for example, a real time example, if you take, sir, I have 1 kg sugar packet is there, sugar packet is there. Okay, so I want to push this into half kg bowl, sir. Is it possible? No, highly impossible. So because, so definitely there will be loss. So in the source we have 1 kg is there, but in destination packet size is only half kg. So remaining half kg, we are going to get loss or not? Yes, definitely. So this is called as explicit casting what we have. So that's why Java is not going to allow for this. But do we have any other alternative for converting? Means yes. So we can do by using the following syntax. So we have to use some syntactical representation. By using that we can do. What is that syntax? Sir, source data type is equal, sorry, source variable is equal to destination. No, first we have to take a destination variable is equal to source variable. So we are trying to accommodate this source value into destination value. This is nothing but the concept what we have. But sir, when you are converting, we are going to get error. But in front of this source, within this parenthesis, if you take destination type, sir, not destination variable, destination type, if you take, then what my Java is going to do, sir, whatever source you have given, can you please convert it into destination type? Then you can accommodate, no problem at all. Okay, for example, so I want to take so something like integer. Okay, integer x, and then so byte y is there. So is it possible to convert byte into integer? No, because it is 1 byte, it is 4 bytes. How it is possible? Not possible, right? So in such a case, if you take x is equal to y, no, 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 no. Yeah, y is equal to x, immediately we are going to get error. In such cases, how you can able to solve this? In front of this, so which type you are converting to y? Y is what type of data? Byte. Then you have to give manually, but still there will be a loss, sir. But how to identify that loss, I will show you. Okay, so this is nothing but what is the syntax that we have. So I will go with the first example. Okay, so let me take a byte, or let me take integer. So byte a is there and the integer b is there. So the value of a is nothing but something like 10. I am trying to convert b is equal to a. So here definitely it is not possible. The reason is, so byte we are converting into a. Sorry. 1 minute. So integer a is equal to, I will take, and then here byte b. So a value, a size is what? 4 bytes. We are converting 4 bytes into 1 byte. Highly impossible, right? In such cases, what happens? We are going to get compile time error. Compiler never converts, sir. So let us see what compile time error we are getting. Sir, it is not going to tell, it cannot be converted. It won't raise such type of error. Simply it is telling possible lossy conversion from int to byte. Anyway, you are trying to convert from integer to byte, no problem, I will do that. But definitely there will be a loss of information, sir. If you want, yes, allow me, I will convert. Otherwise it is not possible. Like that, it is raising some compile time error. Okay, so I'm trying to copy paste this error also, sir, so that you can understand very well at the reference. Okay, right, no problem. Then, sir, even though if it is okay, but I want to do the conversion. Okay, even though it is rising error message, I want to do conversion, because you can see the value 10 is available in the integer data type at the same time byte data type or not. Yes, it is available in both integer data type at the same time byte data type, sir. That's why I am trying to convert. Let me check, is it possible or not possible? Definitely it is not possible. In front of this a, what is the target type? My target is byte. Can you please convert it to byte? Like this I am taking. Then what will happen? So my compiler is going to allow me to compile the code, and even if you run the program, sir, successfully we are going to get both values as 10 and then 10. This is nothing but what we have. Okay, sir, just give me 1 minute, one emergency call, please wait. Right, sir. So here it is converting and we are getting the both values as a 10. Sir, where is the loss? Definitely there will be loss. I will show you. Because you have given 10, that's why 10 is possible to convert it into 10. Both values are there. That's why no problem. So what is the range of byte? Minus 128 to plus 127, right? So that means if your byte value, if your integer value is there in this range, means yes, my byte is going to accommodate. So even if you are giving 10, no problem. If you are giving 100 also, no problem. If you give 120 also, no problem. If you give 127 also, no problem, it will accommodate. But if you take 128, then there is a bigger loss will be there. The output what we are going to get is minus 128, not from the sign, sir. You can see it is a circular fashion. After this, again it will start from here. Okay, so consider I'm giving integer value as 129. Then what output we are going to get, sir? 120 minus 127, like this. Suppose if you are giving 130, then the output what we are going to get is nothing but minus 126. This process will continue up to minus 1 and then 0. Again it will start from 1 and so on up to what, sir? Plus 127. Again it will give from minus 128, like a circular fashion it will move. If you want, let me check. So here I am giving 127, no problem, we will get 127 as it is. But if you provide 128, sir, I will get minus 128. Okay, sir, if I take 130, then what will happen? We are going to get minus 126. As per my explanation, I hope you got complete clarity how we are going to get. Sir, could you please confirm, do you have any doubts in the basics of explicit conversion? Please confirm. Do you have any doubts up to this? And this one is also called as a um, manual conversion. Okay, we can also use the word called manual conversion, or I can use the word called narrowing. Any name you can use, no problem at all. So clear, friends, up to this? Having any doubts? Right. So why can't we take some other example? Yes, let me go with one more example I am taking here. So what is that example is, sir, I am taking double. Okay, sir, double a is equal to 1.2345. Integer b I am taking. Sir, I want to convert a into integer. Of course it is not possible, because a double size is very large, sir, when compared with integer. So what will happen? When you are compiling the code itself, my compiler is going to raise error message saying incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to integer, like this we are getting. But if you want, you can do it. How to do it? Within bracket, I'm going to take, could you please convert this a into integer? Like that I am requesting, so that what will happen? My compiler will allow, and then we are going to get the output. So what output we are getting? Just we will see. You can see my double value what I'm getting is 1.2345. But once if you convert it into integer, how much value we are getting? 1. Sir, how much loss is there here? 0.2345 is the loss, sir. 0.2345 is the loss what we are going to get. So this is nothing but how you can able to convert from higher data type into lower data type. In the same way here also, if you are trying to take a boolean type, it is invalid, sir. Okay, so boolean b if you take, so here if you are trying to typecast to boolean also, we are going to get error. So what error we are getting? You can see incompatible types, double cannot be converted to boolean. Even if you are trying to convert, highly impossible. Even if you are trying to convert, it is highly impossible to convert. Like this we are getting error message, sir. Okay, so hope it is very clear for you people how you can able to do these type of conversions. Okay, so automatic conversion, manual conversion, both are very clear for you people as of now, I think so, right? So please confirm. Clear, sir? Right, friends. Yeah. Now, sir, I want to talk about some input statements what we have. Sir, how you can able to read data from the user. Input statements I want to talk. Sir, very simple. We can read dynamic data. We can read dynamic data from the user. We can read dynamic data from the user in Java. So in the output statement, we have system.out.print is there, system.out.println is there, system.out.printf is there, right? So we have these three types. In the input statement also, we have three types are there, sir. What is the first one that we have here is, sir, buffered reader. Okay, so we have buffered reader is there. What is the second one that we have here is console class. What is the third one we have here is scanner class. Like this, we have three types of input reading techniques are there. So coming to this buffered reader, it is used to read only only character and string. Sir, I want to read a character data. Yes, you can go with the buffered reader. Sir, I want to read a string data. Yes, you can go for this buffered reader. But coming to console, sir, it will work with string and password. So do you know password means something like it will be displayed in the form of stars. Of course, internally it is the string only. Okay, so how to read string type of data and how you can able to read passwords, these two things if you want to know, then we have to go for console. In your application, if you are working with these two, you can go with console, sir. So what about scanner class? Okay, what about scanner class? So it is used to read, it is used to read, sir, almost all the type of data, all the type of data. Sir, I want to read an integer. Yes, no problem, it is possible. Sir, I want to read a floating point. No problem, yes, you can read. Sir, I want to read a double. Is it possible? Yes, we can read. So like this, n number of applications are there. All these things we can work out, sir. Okay, so this is nothing but what are the different types of input statements what we have in Java. Of course, in our upcoming classes, we are going to talk about these things in detail. So please confirm up to this, do you have any doubts? Okay, right, friends. So this is nothing but today's session. So from tomorrow we are going to have the regular classes, and tomorrow the link will be changed. I request everyone, those who want to continue. Okay, yeah, by using scanner we can read character and string also. That's what I told, almost all the type of data. I will show you practically how you can able to read. But a character also we are going to read in the form of integer only. Okay, but we have alternatives are there that we will see. Okay, right, sir. So I request everyone, those who want to continue, better to register for this course. From tomorrow we will change the link. Okay, see, buffered reader initially they have introduced only for character and string. So if you want specifically, if your application requires only character data and string data, no need to go for scanner, right? You can use buffer. Okay, yeah, alternatives are there. See, we have byte, short, int, long, all these things are there. So 0 can be accommodated in integer also, but why we have byte based on that? Yeah, yeah. So from tomorrow we will 1.5 hour class will be there, sir. Okay, just these are demos. Okay, Trinath. Yeah, right, sir. Thank you. Tomorrow we will meet for the continuation. If possible, try to clear the fees dues, all these things by today itself. Okay, there may be a chance of changing the link tomorrow. Okay, right, sir. Thank you. We will meet for the continuation tomorrow, sir. Tomorrow at sharp 4 we are going to start the session. So we won't wait for we waited for only demo sessions. From regular class sharp, you have to join 5 minutes before. At 4 o'clock I will start. Up to 5:30 the class will be there. Okay, right, sir. Thank you.